Welcome everyone. In this tutorial, I will be explaining how to make simple point mutations using InteractiveROSETTA. With this feature, you will be able to change amino acids in the primary sequence one at a time. You will also be able to explore different rotational isomers of these mutations. So let's get started. Let's load a PDB file that we will be mutating. Now let's go over to the Protocols menu and select the Point Mutations option. This is what the point mutation panel looks like. First we have to select a model that will be mutated. Once I select a model, Rosetta will begin to score this model so I can see what the current Rosetta scores are for each of these residues. This can take a few seconds to complete. OK. Now you can see that this grid down here was populated with numbers corresponding to the individual scores of each of these residues. This grid is color-coded such that better scores are more blue than others and worse scores are more red. You can click on individual rows in this grid to get a neighborhood view of that particular residue, so you can see what the existing neighborhood looks like. You may also use this drop-down menu right here to change which score term is displayed in the grid. The default is the total score, but flipping through different score terms may help you to identify which scoring terms are contributing to bad scores. Once I am ready to perform mutations, I can click on a row in the grid so I select this residue. Then I have to select an amino acid from this menu over here to mutate the selection to. All 20 amino acids are available. Then I click the search button. Now Rosetta is calculating the scores for each of the rotational isomers available for the selected amino acid. The amount of time this process takes is different for different amino acids. For instance, lysine will take longer than valine since lysine has significantly more rotational states than valine. When it is finished, you'll see that this grid is now populated with the scores of these rotamers. The rotamer at the top is the best rotamer seen by Rosetta, and everything underneath it gets increasingly worse. You can click on this grid to view different rotamers. Over in the PyMol window you can see the rotamer change as I click on different elements in the grid. When you have found a suitable rotamer, click the Mutate button to actually make the mutation and update the sequence and structure. If you do not want to make any mutation, then you can go back to the amino acid list and explore a different amino acid, or you can get the list of scores back by selecting the model from the menu again. Anyway, that's all there is to performing point mutations in InteractiveROSETTA. See you in the next video.